Hello everyone, I am Noah, and today I am with Valenti to discuss a very controversial idea. Before we start, how are you, Valenti? Are you ready to speak?
Thanks for asking, Noah. I'm feeling great, actually, and I am more ready than ever. The floor is yours.
Can absolute freedom exist without consequences? In a world dominated by digital communication, our understanding of free speech is being challenged more than ever. While freedom of speech is often seen as the foundation of democracy, what happens when that freedom causes harm? When speech is left completely unchecked, it can become dangerous. Hate speech has been linked to real-world violence and discrimination against vulnerable communities. As Young points out, very different kinds of free speech interests may cause very different kinds of harm. Words may appear to be harmless on the surface, but history has proven that they can be incredibly powerful tools capable of causing serious harm. Propaganda and provocative language have been used to incite violence, encourage acts of terrorism, and create an atmosphere of fear that silences opposing voices. Placing limits on this kind of speech should not be viewed as censorship, but rather as a necessary measure to safeguard public safety and protect individuals from the destructive consequences. Moreover, misinformation is another critical area where setting boundaries is essential. A clear example of this was during the COVID-19 pandemic, when false information about vaccines caused many people to refuse life-saving treatments. Moreover, terrorist organizations have exploited the internet to disseminate propaganda and recruit followers. Allowing falsehoods to circulate without limits not only endangers humans, but also undermines public trust and weakens the foundations of democracy itself. Would you like to add something, Valenti?
Of course, I would want to add something pretty important, Noah. Some fear that any limit on speech opens the door to government control and censorship. But there's a difference between censorship and responsible regulation. As Bogan notes, people should not be stopped from speaking freely, except when their words injure others or threaten peace. For example, freedom of speech has never been absolute, even in countries like the U.S. In fact, absolute freedom can silence others. To conclude, true freedom isn't about chaos. It's about ensuring everyone can speak and live safely. Reasonable limits on speech don't threaten democracy. They help protect it. Without boundaries, freedom loses its purpose and can become a tool for harm.
That was a strong finish. And that's it, I suppose. Thank you for being here, Valenti. Most especially, thank you guys for listening.
I'm so happy to be here.